August 7th, 1942, Guadalcanal, America's first major offensive in the Pacific, a campaign that would last 6 brutal months and claim thousands of lives. Over 11,000 Marines of the 1st Marine Division landed on this remote island, facing not just the enemy, but an unforgiving jungle that seemed determined to kill them. Thanks to advanced AI video technology, we can now recreate the daily reality of these young warriors with unprecedented authenticity. By analysing historical photographs, Marine Corps combat reports, and first-hand testimonies, we're able to show what life was truly like in that green hell. The exhausting patrols, the constant threat of disease, the small victories of simply surviving another day. Through first-person perspective, we'll experience moments from a Marine's journey, from landing on the beach to building a new life in the jungle. This is Guadalcanal, 1942. This is what they experienced. On August 7th, 1942, the 1st Marine Division landed on Guadalcanal, America's first major offensive operation of World War II. Most of these young men had never seen combat, and few understood they were about to fight a 6-month campaign that would change the course of the Pacific War. Marines quickly learned that survival meant adaptation. The Japanese had abandoned their positions so rapidly that Americans initially faced little resistance. But the real enemy became clear: tropical diseases, inadequate supplies, and an environment where everything rotted within days. Mail call was the most anticipated event in any Marine's week. Letters from home took weeks to arrive, and reading them provided the only mental escape from the harsh reality of jungle warfare. These worn magazines and letters were read dozens of times. Night briefings were crucial. Japanese forces preferred nocturnal attacks, and Marines had to remain constantly vigilant. Intelligence was often limited, maps were inaccurate, and the thick jungle meant visibility was rarely more than a few yards. Reconnaissance patrols were essential but dangerous work. Marines climbed trees to sketch maps of terrain that had never been properly surveyed. This hand-drawn intelligence would guide future operations and save countless lives. Patrols typically lasted 12 to 18 hours in suffocating heat. Marines carried over 60 pounds of equipment through terrain where every step was a struggle. Returning to base meant the patrol had succeeded. Silence in the jungle often meant someone wasn't coming back. Building fortifications was backbreaking labour in tropical heat. Every foxhole filled with water during the daily rains. Every sandbag rotted within weeks. Yet these positions meant survival. The difference between cover and exposure when Japanese artillery found its range. Supply drops and mail delivery were lifelines. Early in the campaign, Marines went on half rations, and some lost up to 30 pounds. A letter from home, fresh socks, or cigarettes meant everything. These small comforts sustained morale when hope seemed distant. Despite the constant danger, Marines found moments of peace. Looking at the stars reminded them of home, the same sky their families saw thousands of miles away. These quiet moments of reflection kept them human in the midst of war's dehumanizing reality.